Myself. Everyone has issues with my name. It's Onyeche Tifase. I'm from Kogi State, and my husband is Yoruba, so Tifase is actually a Yoruba name. Yes. And my speech won't be just about industrialization. It will also be about power as an enabling factor for industrialization. But so good afternoon once again, everyone. Really, it's a pleasure to be here. I've been so inspired by the insights I've gained from all the discussions we've had. A lot of valuable contributions from all the panelists. Really even, it's challenged my way of thinking as a private sector CEO of Siemens, a private sector organization. I'll start my speech and please, at the end, feel free to contact me in case you have any points you want to discuss after. Throughout the day, we've heard various speakers and panelists explore the growing problems of youth unemployment and job creation and consider various solutions to sustainably address these trends across thriving sectors of the Nigerian economy. These are indeed critical topics to deliberate on because it is increasingly apparent that delayed resolution of these factors will serve only to severely impede Nigeria's economic progress and growth. Clearly, Nigeria's transition to a more advanced economy will require a well-educated, creative, and highly skilled and efficient workforce. There is therefore urgent need to invest in innovative capacity-building programs and modern infrastructure required to enhance practical knowledge, develop entrepreneurial skills, and engender a workforce transformation. Also critical is collaboration between public and private sector to drive value-adding invention and innovation, and to develop young talents that are equipped to create the best answers for the toughest questions of our time. To all indication, Nigeria's leadership is headed in the right direction. I've heard several of our panelists make reference to President Buhari's administration, and I think we're all on the same page. He's headed in the right direction. Addressing corruption, insecurity, and unemployment were three major priorities of President Buhari on assuming office. It is, however, apparent that Nigeria cannot undergo the full-scale industrial revolution it so urgently requires if these three issues are not addressed. Without reliable and affordable electricity, it will be very difficult to stimulate wealth creation via value-adding industry and enterprise, and thus eradicate poverty. Consequently, power sector development and industrial growth will remain critical focus areas for Nigeria's government and also the private sector. On this basis, the federal government's roadmap for power sector reform and Industrial Revolution Plan were both embarked on and engineered to set the course for achievement of critical targets and objectives. The delayed achievement of these ambitious objectives has, however, limited Nigeria's development in agriculture and agro-allied industry, manufacturing, healthcare, education, and rural development. Over 75 million Nigerians still lack access to stable and affordable electricity, and the government's Vision 2020 target of achieving 40 megawatts by 2020 still remains far out of reach. Our low level of industrialization not only impacts economic and social development by crippling manufacturing industries, but our excessive importation and use of expensive generators and other inefficient technologies also continues to put pressure on the environment and our country's resources. Siemens recognizes well that to achieve a vibrant economy and reposition Nigeria as a commercial hub of Africa, private sector must collaborate with government in the supply of a broad portfolio of solutions that enable the efficient generation of electricity, such as our highly efficient combined cycle power plants, and in manufacturing, our industrial motors, automation, drives, and control technologies help reduce consumption by up to 70%. To optimize the link between sustainable and efficient energy provision and responsible industrialization, Siemens can tap into experiences it has in advanced economies towards ensuring socio-economic development and growth in Nigeria. This way, we learn from mistakes made and can plan towards Nigeria's future using more customized solutions that are relevant for this environment and leveraging on a broader view. In summary, Siemens is committed to providing long-term solutions that benefit societies like Nigeria where we operate. We apply high management standards and strategically focus our participation in activities where solutions, offerings, resources, and teams can make meaningful difference. I commend CSR Children and Tui especially for the hard work in constantly bringing attention to the fundamental and deep issues plaguing Nigeria's development. While assessing and presenting on issues faced relating to power, insecurity, unemployment, capacity development, and industrial growth, we will start to devise methods that effectively address these issues and improve the prospects for future generations. In closing, I encourage representatives of all organizations here present to proactively participate in developing the necessary solutions to address social, economic, and infrastructural challenges being faced in Nigeria today, thus guaranteeing positive and sustainable prospects for the next and coming generations. Thank you for your attention, and I bid you good day.